What's good YouTube? It's Nathan Xavier and we back with another video, and in today's video I got a mid-taper tutorial for you guys. We already did the low taper, we did the high taper, we did the drop fade, we gotta do the mid taper. I set my mid taper in a curved motion that starts kind of at where the ear meets the hair, and the highest point I get to is where the top of my ear is. And as you can see, we're still growing out the undercut, so I'm going to use my duck clips in order to separate the hair that's growing to the hair that I want to cut. You can purchase these duck clips on Amazon. You just type in duck clips and some should pop up, you know. And with the duck clips, I'm just really pushing my undercut into the top of my hair and using the duck clips to section it off. I'm using a comb to make sure that I have all the hair pulled down that I want to be cut. So this is how it looks at the end of me sectioning it off. As you can see, it's nice and clean. You can clearly see what I want to cut and what I don't want to cut. And after that, you want to make sure you disinfect your clippers. You want to make sure your clippers are clean before cutting. It's very important. You know, you don't want to get no bumps while you're cutting or have some skin irritation. So yeah, I'm gonna start by brushing the hair down so that all the hair is laid down in the same direction. And we're gonna get my Babyliss FX trimmer and set in my first bald guideline in a rainbow-like motion. Like I said, I want this mid-taper to pop. I want this mid-taper to have a little burst effect to it. So we put in a rainbow-like motion in order to do that. And we're gonna have all the guidelines after follow that as well. Next, we're going with our shaver. This is a Babyliss shaver. And we're just gonna go over the same area that we just went over with the trimmer. And this is just to get it more to the skin. Next, we're going with our wall magic clips with the lever completely open, and we're gonna go up around 1/2 inch. And we're gonna continue following this rainbow-like motion. Like I said earlier, we want this mid-taper to burst, we want this mid-taper to pop, and this is how it's gonna do. Next, we close the lever and we're just gonna get out that bottom line. I'm using my corners specifically because I feel like it's easier to have more control of the blend when you just use the corners and flick out. We're gonna play with the lever a little bit as well to make sure that that line is completely taken out. Next, we throw on that one guard with the lever completely open, and it's the same thing. Go up around 1/2 inch and that rainbow-like motion. You know, keep that consistency, keep that little burst going on. Next, we go in with our 1/2 guard and we close the lever completely. And there's a little line that was just made from that one guard. So in order to take it out, we're gonna use the corners and flick out at that line. Next, we go in with the 2 guard and we're gonna have the lever completely open. This is gonna be the highest guard that I use on my mid tapers. And we're just gonna flick out at that top line. I'm not trying to make another guideline. I'm just trying to blend into the top because I don't want to go higher than that. Next, we go in with our 1.5 guard and we're just going to be flicking out at that same line that we were flicking out with the 2 guard in. And this is going to take out the line completely. You know, you might have a little bit of dark spots, which is why we detail right after. I throw in that 1 guard again complete with the lever completely open. And we use the corners in order to get rid of those light spots. You might not get it out the first try, so just play with the lever, see what you can do with it. Take off the guard if you need to, like I'm doing right here, and just flick out using the corners. Like I said earlier, I feel like I have a lot more control when I'm using the corners when it's blending, so we're gonna continue on with that. Next, going with the lever open and just go up around 1/2 inch, flicking out at the top especially, just so you don't make too large of a guideline, you know. You don't want to do that because then the fade's going to be too high in the back and then mid on the sides, and it's just, you want to keep the consistency. Next, we're going to close the lever and we're just going to blend out that bottom line. It was fairly easy because I feel like on my neck it's very light, it's very easy to blend. So next we're going with the 1 guard. We're just going to go up another 1/2 inch, make that next guideline, flicking out so we don't make the guideline too big. And we're going to take out that line with the 1/2 guard with the lever completely closed and just flicking out at it, you know. You might have to go back in with the lever open completely and just flick out at that line with the corners just to completely take it out. But if you don't need it, don't do it. We're going with the 2 guard now. Same thing, just flicking out at that line. We're not trying to make a guideline. We're just trying to flick out at that line, trying to blend the fade into the rest of the hair. And to complete that, we go in with the 1.5 guard. And this just completely takes it out, honestly. Probably just have to detail a little bit after it, but this takes out majority of it. and the fade should be looking complete. It's hard doing both the sides at once, but next we're going with the hairspray and the dryer to make sure that that line holds in place before lining it up. Then I go in with my Babyliss FX trimmer and start lining it up again. Just trying to keep it as natural as possible. I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want this to look too crazy. I don't want it to look like when it's growing back, it's just a bunch of like bald hair or like hair growing back in an unnatural space. So we're just trying to keep it as natural as possible. I start at the bottom and then kind of curve my way up to the top behind the ear. I know there's some people that start at the ear and then go down, but this is just what works for me. For the lineup prep, I go in with a 1.5 guard with the lever completely closed, going with the grain in order to trim down those baby hairs. And then the same thing, I go in with the hairspray and the dryer to make sure that those are locked in and held in place. Brush down a little bit, but as you can see, I got a light spot in the corner. You know, I didn't know I had that there, so I'm not gonna push myself back because I'm not trying to look stupid. You know, we'll just fix it with enhancements if I have to, but we're just lining ourselves up, starting in the middle, going to one side, and then working my way to the other. As you can see, I'm not going too deep into that little corner that I have that's lighter. We're just leaving it as natural as possible because I'm just gonna like fix it up with enhancements, honestly, you know. No, don't be knocking enhancements either, because you know these shits kind of be saving lives. You know what I mean? You know, I try to do my best to keep it as natural as possible or make the enhancements look as natural as possible. You know, I don't think I overdo it. Next, we're going with the vertical bars, just tapping at that line, and we're going with the C cup as well, making an indent and then going from the bottom and connecting the C into the C cup. And this is how it looks, you know, nice and clean. Yeah, but look at that one spot, bro, just ruining it. But I'm gonna go in with enhancements, fix this all up, complete the other side, because I look like two different people. Jeez, bro, I look homeless on this side, and then I look good on the other. I can't even lie. Hey, 1 second. We gonna finish this up. But this is the cut, you know, a nice little mid taper. Feel me? It looks good with the coils. I'm sorry for the way I'm acting in it, but you know, this is just the after cut feeling. You feel me? I know y'all know what I mean. You just feel really good after the cut, and you just gotta do a little light skin shit. You feel me? I'm sorry for that though. I'll promise I'll try not to do it again. But the cut's looking clean, nice and sharp. You know, we use a little bit of enhancements to help out with the light spots. But other than that, you know, it's a clean cut. It's a clean fade. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go run unnecessary errands. You know, I might go to Target after this and not buy nothing. Just drive there and just to show people my cut. But make sure you go subscribe. Make sure to like the video, and I will see y'all in the next one.
Hey, dealing with niggas like Bad Judge, she send a snap, can't snap back. Running in the field like a halfback, reaching my backpack, we push your cat back down.